Of these three smaller traps, the one on the far left is going to be your squirrel-sized animal trap. The two on the right are going to be big enough for possum, smaller raccoons, cats if you were having trouble with domestic animals, and other things of that variety. Again, they have some unique construction, so let's look at them. As is obvious from the labeling on top, this trap is also on loan from the Animal Control Unit. It has a similar concept and construction as to the large dog trap, with a couple minor differences just in how it's put together. Here is a better look at the construction of the cage. The rings ride the rail that protrudes from the front of the cage, and then the latch pulls forward, goes through a hole that is in the door, and attaches onto, or the door rests on this latch with another piece of crossbar, heavy crossbar, to hold it up. The latch itself is a solid piece of metal going down all the way back to the step plate. The step plate is hinged on the front side to an extra bar going across the bottom of the cage. One other feature, it has a back door access so that you can get inside to put bait in. Something else to consider if you're trying to build your own. I won't spend too much time talking about these two, as they are almost exactly the same as the newer model for the dog and coyote size. However, this one has a little safety latch. You cannot push back the spring that holds the door down without also lifting up on this and then pushing it back and raising the door. Here's a better shot of what I'm trying to tell you with the latch. This is not the position that you want to have it in. This will require a heavy animal to step on the plate in order for it to be activated. Instead, you want to have this back right on the edge. And now just the slightest bit of pressure on that plate will cause this door to slam shut. Here's one more example of how a trap might be set up. Obviously this one's homemade. I'm not trying to claim any great works of craftsmanship here, but it does work. When the animal enters, you simply put your bait back behind the wood trigger. So the weight of the door against the pivot in the middle and the latch in the back is holding the door up and holding the latch in place. When the animal releases the latch by nudging up against it, the door slams shut and you have yourself a live trapped animal. So this is what we are hoping the fox will see, just a dark tunnel that smells sweet.